Call of Duty World at War is one of the hardest Call of Duty games we've ever seen. And in today's video, I decided to make it even more difficult by only allowing myself to have 2 box hits on each map. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Any support helps out a ton. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Alrighty everybody, so we are on Nacht der Untoten to start the World at War 2 box. Now, do I have high hopes for this World at War 2 box? Absolutely not, because I am pretty much, besides Shi No Numa and a little bit of Der Riese, I am pretty god-awful at this game. Now, we just did the 2 box every map on Black Ops 2, and instead of going kind of out of order, I thought it'd probably be a good idea to start going in order. And if I go down before round 10, I'm going to give myself a chance to restart, because World at War, it's a hard game, I'm not going to lie to you. And also, sometimes you'll just get absolutely just fucking super slammed for absolutely no reason. So if I go down before round 10, I'm going to hit myself with a restart. But after that, we're not going to keep restarting until we get to the goal of round 25. So I'm going to put some points together. We're going to need a couple because I'm not going to open this door. Typically I do, but a lot of people will always comment being like, oh my God, I can't believe you opened the help door. So apparently it's pretty controversial when I play like that. So we're going to go upstairs so people do not complain that I opened the help door. Alrighty, so I have both doors open and exactly enough points for 1 box hit. So please do not be anything ass. M1 Garand. Okay, not amazing, but I mean, it could be like the Panzerschreck or the Panzerfaust, whichever rocket launcher it is. So this isn't bad. You wanna know what? I'll take this. But I mean, a flamethrower, ray gun, a Thompson, maybe an LMG. That would be pretty nice. So since there's absolutely nothing else to purchase on this map, once I get 950 points, we're gonna hit the box again. Alrighty, second weapon for Nacht der Untoten. Come on. PTRS? Okay, I mean, this thing does bang, I'm not gonna lie. It will blow the fucking zombie's head off pretty much till round like 30, I think. This thing's got some oomph to it, but we have 1 single fire, or semi-auto weapon, I should say, and we have 1, I guess, wait, is this semi-fire or semi-auto? It is semi-auto, okay, it is. But it's really incredibly slow. So we're gonna have to try to kill these guys pretty quickly. I think that's gonna be the strat. I do think what's gonna help us with our lack of decent weapons is going to be the fact that the first like 8 rounds on Nacht are incredibly slow. So I've just been sitting here and picking these guys off across the map. But once it ramps up, we're kind of cooked because neither of these weapons are incredibly fast. I mean, look at the run with this PTRS. You're literally running in slow motion. Like, that's absurd. But we do have the 24 zombie round cap, which will help out a ton. Same with Verrückt as well. We're not on Verrückt yet, so I'm not gonna get too ahead of myself. Alrighty, so we're out of ammo in our PTRS, which isn't great because that's definitely the better of the 2 weapons that we have. But at least we have this M1 Garand that will maybe do something. At least the M1 Garand actually has a decent bit of ammo, which I am happy about. We should definitely be getting our headshots down because who knows when we're gonna get another max ammo. Alrighty, so this might be it. Hold on. Never mind, I lied. The issue we're running into is this M1 Garand is so balls that I currently have like a magazine left. And I'm not really too sure what the hell we are supposed to do after that. I don't even know if I want to try knifing these guys. But we need a max because I have 2 shots left. Alrighty, so we didn't get a max ammo from the zombies. So what we're gonna do is obviously knifing the zombies is completely out of the picture, mainly because it's World at War. If it was BO2, BO3, you know, I could handle it. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna train these guys up Hopefully we do not go down, and pray that we can get a max ammo. All right, let's see if we can kill these guys. Oh God, we're stunned. We're stunned. All right, that's really unfortunate. That was a horrible play on my part. Since it's not round 10, we're gonna restart, and I'm gonna see you guys when we have both box weapons. Alrighty, so we are back. Got both doors open. Just enough money for a box hit. M2 flamethrower. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Now it's not gonna be amazing for points, which we need for another box hit, but this thing is the best weapon on this map. Alrighty, got just enough points again. Come on, give us something decent. Thompson? No shot. Alright, we got some pretty good weapons. Now, if we don't make it to round 25, I'm going to be pretty disappointed in myself, because this is quite possibly the best selection of weapons you could have on this map. Probably besides like the ray gun, but even with the ray gun, the splash damage and no jug is pretty abysmal. So I am more than happy to have this loadout. Alrighty, so we have finally made it to round 10. My least favorite part about Noct, I don't care it doesn't have Pack Punch, I don't care it doesn't have perks, is just how long it takes to get to round 10, 15, even 20. But now the zombies are going to be pretty much full speed, which is super helpful. It just takes so damn long. But we've made it to round 10, so there is no turning back now. We need round 25. Otherwise, we are complete failures and losers at everything. Alrighty, we've made it to round 20, so we are 5 rounds away. I think we got this one handled. But you know, many of times I've spoken way too soon. What are these guys doing? What's happening here? What kind of tomfoolery happens after round 20? But this Tommy gun is still working excellent, but it's falling off just a tad. So it is taking me quite a few bullets to kill these guys, which is adding more time to killing them. And then, you know, they start doing this, and then it gets, you know, all freaky deaky. We just gotta keep moving, you know? I think it's time to start using this flamethrower a little bit more. Now, we don't want to be running around with the flamethrower, because its mobility is pretty trash. But if we just keep flipping through like this, should be able to take care of these guys. Oh God, this might be it. Okay, never mind. We're cooking right now. And they're cooking too. Get it? Because I'm barbecuing them. Alrighty, just like that, we have one more round to go. Honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to keep playing and see what round I can get, because I think on World at War my PR is like 40 or something. Granted, I don't really play World at War that often, so that makes sense. But this Tommy gun is definitely falling off right now. It's taken about a mag to kill one zombie. So this flamethrower is super helpful. Oh God, no, I jinxed it! I jinxed it, no! Why did I do that? Oh no, we were one round off. This is what happened on Die Rise. Oh my God, you are... Alrighty, well, I will see you guys on the next map. Alrighty, we are on the second map. You already know what it is. We're playing Verrückt, and we got the jug spawn. That's pretty nice. So if I'm bad at Nocturne Toad, if I'm bad at World at War in a whole, you know, I am horrible at this map. And the thing is, it makes sense. This is an incredibly difficult map. I mean, we have perks, which is nice. Jug's a little broken on this map, but we don't have Pack-a-Punch. This map is tiny, it's close quartered, and I highly doubt out of the 2 box hits that we're gonna get the ray gun or the flamethrower. The flamethrower should be on this map, but I don't really think the flamethrower would even be that helpful. And the other drawback is with doing a 2 box on this map is we're gonna need quite a few points to get to the power, aka the box room. So hopefully we can lock in, and because it's this door. Wait, is it really? No, it can't. No, I think it's 3 doors. I think it's 3 doors, and I believe after the first one, I think all the doors are 750. But what's nice about this map is we actually have something to spend our points on, because on Octare and Toten, there is literally nothing. So we're gonna put some points together and see if we can get our super awesome box hit. Alrighty, let's start making our way to the power room. And I can't remember, is it? Okay, I wasn't tweaking. It is 3 doors to get here. And they were both 750. And there's the power switch. So we're gonna need almost 1,000 points to get our box hit. Let's hope that we can do that. Okay, never mind. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so there goes our round 10. Our round 10 reset. You are joking. Oh my goodness. All right, let's try this again. We're gonna get our points back together, and we're gonna reset until we have the jug spawn. And I'll see you guys when we get our box hits. Alrighty, so we finally got the jug spawn, and we have enough points to hit the box, as long as my math is correct, which it was 40 points off. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. Let's go get 40 points. Come on. Where are these guys at? There we go. Alrighty, let's go hit the box. Please don't give us garbage. Please, I beg of you. Verrucht has already given me enough headaches. Come on, don't give us garbage. It's probably gonna give us garbage. And the PTRS again. What are the odds of that, dude? I think out of all my times I've played World at War, I've maybe gotten this gun a couple of times. And I play it for the first time in ever today. And I've gotten it twice. Out of the first 2 box hits. That's nuts. Which this is definitely not a PTRS map. That is for sure. Alrighty. Got the points. Come on, don't give us ass. Please. Nothing bad. Huh? Oh, okay, I got Molotovs. That definitely does not count. I thought it gave me the M1911. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But no, we need a couple more points for an actual box hit. What's nice about Verrucht, though, is I've been playing for like 6 minutes, maybe, and we're already round 5. I would maybe be ending round 2 right about now on Noct. But come on, let's get a real box hit. Thompson again! Alrighty, I'm fine with that. So we got the PTRS, which is, I guess, whatever. It's one of the weapons of all time, and we got probably the best weapon in World at War. That's not a wonder weapon. And I'm not even kidding when I say that. The Thompson is amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna save up to get some good old jug, because that's gonna be the most important piece to this round 25 2-box attempt. And we're not gonna open this door, so we are gonna have to make our way through the rest of the map, which I think is like 2 or 3 more doors. Honestly, I can't really remember. All right, we got our first Verrucht Sprinter. That's super awesome. Definitely not horrifying to see at all. Alrighty, got enough points. Let's get some good old jug, and we are definitely gonna be buying Double Tap and Speed Cola. And definitely not Quick Revive, because that is useless. Alrighty, so we got the points. Let's grab some Double Tap. Even though it's 1.0, it still helps out a ton. And the next thing we gotta do is get Speed Cola, but I think I'm gonna wanna get into this room first, because this is the most spacious room on the entire map. Okay, am I tweaking, or am I just unaware of the fact that the perk machines, mainly Quick Revive, like tweaks the fuck out on Verrucht, or is my game just bugged? I've never heard of the machines like completely breaking. I might just be tweaking. I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're not gonna grab this, but we are gonna do this. So, oh wait, there's another door. Oh, okay, the jug side is cheaper. Interesting. Alrighty, so we've made it to round 10, which I am pretty happy about. We're still rocking this PTRS because it's still a one-hit kill, so might as well use it. But we're working towards getting Speed Cola, and once we get Speed Cola, that's pretty much all we got to do. There's not really much else to do on this map, unfortunately. Alrighty. Last perk of the day. Good old Speed Cola. This should help out tremendously, especially because the super sprinters are currently kicking my ass. These guys are so ridiculously fast. It's not even funny. Alrighty, so we've made it to round 15, which honestly, I'm pretty impressed with this PTRS because once you give it some speed cola, double tap really isn't doing anything for it, but you know, double tap, speed cola, whatever. This thing is kicking ass, and also, maybe it's just because of how slow Noct plays. I feel like they upped the drop cycle on this game because I am getting a ton of drops like every single round. And on Noct, it was like, yeah, occasionally you'd get one, or you know, you might get a couple on one round, but then you could go several rounds without getting one. So I feel like they changed it, or it's just because of how slow Nocturne and Toten is. But we've been doing really good with drops, and this PTRS is just kicking so much ass, even against the super sprinters. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Jug is saving me. Jug is so incredibly broken. I got caught lacking with the PTRS. Holy balls. I've never been bailed out so hard on this game before. Holy crap. I got caught lacking reloading the PTRS, and then I tried no-scoping the zombies, so that didn't really go over too well. But holy Christ, I got bailed out. If this was like BO2, I would have been cooked, even with Jug. Okay, yep, that's it. Oh, dude, I can't believe I ran out of ammo. Also, the PTRS became a two-shot. We actually did way better than I anticipated, so I am fine with round 19. But with that being said, we're jumping over to Shi No Numa. Alrighty, we are now on my favorite World at War map. I know everyone's like, oh, fucking Noct and Verrückt and mainly Darius. And I get Darius has Pack-a-Punch and it has all these things and teleporters and all this crap. No, I don't care about any of it. Shi No Numa, best World at War map, hands down. I do not care. But what we need to do is we need to see where the box is. Will it even show us from spawn? Or am I just bugging right now? I think I might be bugging. I cannot see the box light. Wait, hold on. No, that was just the clouds. All right, well, we don't know exactly where the box is, but that's okay. Because the doors to the huts are not that expensive. I think they're $1,000 or maybe $1,250, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. Alrighty, let's make our way. Oh, that's why I couldn't see. I'm such a dummy. I forgot that. Wait, the box always spawns in the main building, right? Right? Or am I tweaking? Or is this just? Oh, dude, am I? That's why I couldn't see it because it wasn't at one of the huts. Is it always here? I feel like it's always here. Maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know. Anyways, let's see what our first box hit is. Come on. Double-barreled shotgun. Okay, first shotgun of the day. You wanna what? I'll take it. It's not the worst thing. Definitely gonna need some speed cola. But I'm wondering if we get the Wonder Waff, because since this was the first map with the Wonder Waff, the devs actually hard-coded it into the RNG of the box to give you the Waff typically within the first like 5 hits of the box. It's like the monkey bombs on Darius. Since the monkey bombs were new to Darius, they're like, hey, we want people to have them, play around with them a little bit more. So if you're ever wondering why you get the Wonder Waff and or monkey bombs a lot on Darius or Shi No Numa, that is why. But let's see what our second weapon's gonna be. Come on, Wonder Waff. PTRS again! Dude, this has to be 1 in a million. 1 in a million. There is no shot. Absolutely no shot. I am in fucking disbelief right now. Oh yeah, I forgot that the zombies do this on this map. I am in disbelief right now. The PTRS 3 games in a row. What in the world? I think the game's listening to me, if I'm being honest. They know. They know something's up. Well, this isn't great because, I mean, these weapons are alright, but they don't really give me any points. So getting perks might be a bit of a struggle, but we do have dogs now, so we can get some ammunition, which will be nice. Now, the only thing that's gonna suck is if we don't get Jug out of the first, like, 2 huts, because the dogs on this map are on absolute crack. And you need Jug pretty early. But the thing is, I don't know what it is about World at War Shinonuma, but every time I go to the fishing hut for my first perk, it always gives me Jug. So let's see if this, if that trend can continue, just like our little PTRS trend. Honestly, I would take Jug or Speed Cola. Definitely not Quick Revive. So come on. What is it going to be? I think it's Jug. Speed Cola? Man. I mean, I'll take it. I got the PTRS and a double-barreled shotgun. We're definitely going to need Jug. Or Speed Cola. I apologize. And we got dogs. Speak of the devil. There we go. Struggled a little bit, but not too much. So having the dogs will be very nice because it's a round skip right there, and we don't have too much ammo in these weapons. I mean, 60 shots for a shotgun is pretty absurd. I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, so we got quite a few points. Might be a little bit of a controversial, maybe a regrettable decision. Who knows? But we're gonna get speed before we get or try to get Jug, just because we could spend all of our money and then the very last hut we get Jug, and it's like, well, I'd rather just have some perks in the meanwhile, especially if we're rocking a double barrel shotgun and the PTRS. Alrighty, so got a bunch of points. Let's make our way to, what is this, Com room, I think? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. And let's see if we can get Jug or double tap. Just please no Quick Revive. Come on, give us something. Jug, that's what I'm talking about. And we have some money left over. Actually, not enough. We'll save up for like another round or so. And then see if we can go get double tap. The only thing is though, is granted, I'm not really going for like a high round right now, but it's good to not open the doctor's quarters. So if we can get double tap from the storage hut, that would be preferred. There we go. Dogs are taken care of. This double-barreled shotgun is so nice. Love this thing. Almost as good as the trench gun. Trench gun, top 5 wall weapons in zombies history. That's not even a joke. I fucking love that thing. Alrighty. So even though we have a double-barreled shotgun and the PTRS once again, which is a semi-auto sniper, you know, double tap probably won't do too much, but it'd be nice if we can get it. And we got Quick Revive. We got the points. Might as well buy it since we're here, even though it's gonna do absolutely nothing for us. Because I don't want to open the doctor's quarters. And we got dogs again. Oh god, this is not good. I did not realize how low I was on shotgun ammo. And now I'm fighting dogs from the underworld in a swamp with a sniper. Oh god, there's no way it ends like this. It ends like this! There's no way! Dude, why am I the worst zombies player of all time? And it was after, oh no! That was the Shino run because we were after round 10. Oh my god, we have not gotten round 25 successfully on any of these maps. This is absurd. Oh man. Alright, next map, let's do it. Alrighty everybody, we have made it to the last map of the video. This is our last chance to redeem ourselves. And obviously we are on Der Riese. Undisputedly the best map on the game, even though I personally love Shinonuma. But that's just my opinion. So we should have to get a few doors open to get to the box. I don't know exactly how many points we need. My guess is going to be probably about 2,500 to 3 grand. So I'm going to get some points put together, and I will see you guys in just a moment for our first box hit. Alrighty, so we got pretty fortunate to get an insta-kill and a double points, so we can get the power turned on, and for the first box hit of Der Riese, come on, Browning M19. Okay, this is a pretty good pull. Its mobility isn't great, but it's definitely better than most of the weapons that we've been getting on Der Riese. So we're gonna get a few more points together and see what our second box weapon will be. Alrighty, got some points together. Come on, what's it gonna be? Give us something good. Kar 98K? Okay. I mean, this thing can get some headshots. I don't think we're gonna be using this gun that much. But you wanna know what? I'll take it over the M1 Grand and whatever other crappy weapons we've gotten so far during this video. Alrighty, so we've put some points together. Let's make our way on over to Jug because that's the first thing that we need. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Now we do have just enough to get speed, but I think I want to start doing the teleporters for Pack-a-Punch. So let's start with this guy. There we are. Perfect, perfect. We got this insta-kill, but it's not really needed at the moment, which is unfortunate. And we can't even get through this second door, so we're gonna come back for this teleporter in just a minute. Alrighty, took care of the dogs. No problemo. With the max ammo, that's what I'm talking about. After a few more rounds, we'll get all of the teleporters taken care of. I do like holding off on this door right here because it makes sitting in this area super easy. Alrighty, so really quickly before we get anything else done, we're buying some speed cola because this Browning does take quite a long time to reload. Same with this Kar 98K, which this thing's definitely gonna need a Pack-a-Punch because it is doing almost next to nothing to the zombies. Alrighty, made it to the end of the round, no problem. Let's go get this teleporter done really quickly. And there we go. Let's see what our super awesome drop is gonna be. And we got a double points from the zombie. That's pretty nice. And an insta, I'll take that. And really quickly before the round starts, let's grab some good old double tap. And we have all of our perks that we're gonna be buying for this map because obviously, once again, we do not need quick revive. And we are on round 10. So there is no going back if we go down. Alrighty, let's open this door. It's about time. I think we got one zombie left. Because what we're gonna do is try to get this teleporter linked so that we can start packing our weapons. Because even with double tap, the Browning has fallen off just a little. Alrighty, so we got that linked. We're gonna get the Kar 98K packed really quickly because it needs it more than the Browning. And we got a double points. I'll take that. Kar 98K got a bunch more ammo and it was a one shot. So I'm pretty okay with that. And we got dogs. The only downfall to this weapon selection that we have is we don't have a lot of mobility. So this area might get pretty out of hand pretty fast. There we go, got these guys handled no problem. And we're gonna use the rest of our ammo before we upgrade our Browning. Alrighty, so even though we just got a max ammo, we're gonna get this Browning Pack-a-Punch because I need as much firepower as possible. Let's kill this guy. And let's get our B115 accelerator with an astronomical amount of ammo. Now I think we're gonna be pretty set. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no, dude. Oh man, the one map I thought we'd get round 25 on. Oh, it has to end like that. We somehow did better on almost every single map than we just did now. But you want to know what? Derice is kind of cranked up to 10 because they did change how the zombies spawn. And these guys are way more aggressive. And on top of the World at War mechanics, you know, just the insane swipes that the zombies hit you with. And also that Browning just really was not doing much damage. The Pack-a-Punch did not really do that much extra. But with that being said, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, comment. If you guys have any other challenge video ideas or anything crazy you guys want to see me do, let me know down below. I read every single comment that I get, so I will be sure to respond. With that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.